Hello, hello. Looks like I am live. It has been a while since I have come on live. And I'm coming on today to talk about specifically the topic of mothering men, which we've been talking about in some shorter videos, but I wanted to make a longer video that just covers all of it. So, if you are mothering men, you might want to watch this video. If you don't know what that means, stick around and let's see if this might apply to you. So, mothering men is one of the biggest ways that women can turn off a man's attraction and devotion towards them. So, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Elizabeth. I'm a dating, feminine energy, and introvert coach for high achieving women. I help you find and keep your dream man and dream relationship. So, in this video, we're going to talk about why you need to stop mothering men, how to know if you are doing it, and what to do instead. So, if you've ever had the experience of a man who might have started out being your knight in shining armor and then slowly was just doing less and less for you over time, becoming more withdrawn, less interested in you, started taking you for granted, started to look elsewhere, lose interest, or if you keep attracting men who are quote unquote broken or need fixing or have a lot of problems, don't have their life together, it's likely that you are in mothering energy with men. And this is a really common problem, especially for successful, smart, high achieving women, because you're used to having to take care of yourself, being independent, not depending on anyone, and kind of like earning your worth, earning your value through what you do. And if you're in a helping profession, or if you are a boss, a manager, or a mother, you are going to usually be in mothering energy. That may actually be your kind of normal way of operating. And so you don't even realize that that's what you are doing. And then that energy is showing up in your romantic relationships with men, and it's messing things up. So it doesn't work. It just doesn't work if you want a man who adores you, is devoted to you, cherishes you, takes care of you and your needs and your desires and your happiness, and is just kind of 100% fully obsessed with you and committed to you. Mothering energy is going to kill all of that. So we want to take a look. Are you in mothering energy? And if you don't want a man who becomes lazy and just not as interested in being there for you and starts leaning on you for everything and you're just carrying all the weight, or if you're dating and men are just not stepping up for you in a romantic way, they maybe aren't seeming to really be romantically attracted to you, it's likely you are showing up with this mothering energy. So let's take a look at that. What does mothering energy look like? So it looks like acting like his mother or his caretaker. So it's like doing things like jumping in to try to help him solve his problems, and worse, when he hasn't even asked for your help. You are trying to teach him how to do things. You are helping him do things that he could do himself. You are taking charge. You are speaking for him. When someone asks him a question, you're answering for him. You are trying to fix his feelings and his emotional problems, like basically being his therapist. You're the one who's booking restaurants and coming up with the plans. You're not married or living together in a long-term commitment where he's contributing and providing, but you're cooking for him. You're packing his lunch, you're cleaning his apartment, you're doing his laundry, you're picking up his dry cleaning. You're doing things for him that, as a grown man who has kept himself alive this long, he can do for himself, hoping he'll see your value because you're doing all of this for him. And you're giving at expense to yourself and your own well-being. So mothering energy is not feminine energy, despite the fact that it has the term mother in it. It's actually masculine energy because it's doing energy, it's fixing, problem solving, planning, making happen, taking care of, being in charge. And mothering energy isn't attractive to men. It does not make him love you more, value you more, fall in love with you, or want to marry you because men are not attracted to their mothers. So you're doing things that you would find attractive as a woman because you're a woman, but he's not a woman. You have to remember that he's a man. And so what he's attracted to is very different than what you are. What makes you fall in love with the man is very different than what makes him fall in love with you. So what are the outcomes of being in mothering energy with a man? When you're in mothering energy, what it does is, number one, it makes a man more selfish because you're so focused on him that he focuses more on himself, not you. It makes him take you for granted, not value you more, because he interprets it as he must be super valuable because you're putting all that energy into him. It doesn't transfer that you're more valuable. It can make a man, if he's in his masculine, get annoyed, angry, and withdrawn because mothering energy feels controlling. It feels like you're not respecting him as a man. Men hate to feel disrespected, they hate to feel controlled. And so this is a really big turnoff for them and it makes them pull away from you. And fundamentally, it kills the polarity, it kills the attraction that he would have for you. So men are not attracted to their mother, like I said. They are not attracted to women who act like their mother. They are attracted to women they can contribute to, who need them, who are embodying the feminine energy. So, mothering men is going to burn you out. It's going to lead to exhaustion and depletion and resentment, and it will not make him value you more, choose you, love you, commit to you. You'll create a dynamic where you're always giving, giving, giving on a hamster wheel, trying to get a man to see you, value you, want you, and never receiving that deep love, care, and devotion and attraction, even that you really desire. So you're going to attract men who want a mother, not a woman who they can take care of, or men who will use you, but never devote themselves to you in the deepest way. They'll let you do all of that and then maybe leave you for another woman who activates their masculine, even though they could have shown up that way for you if you weren't in that energy with them. And so all of this is happening not because you're unworthy of deep love and devotion and prioritization and commitment and pursuit. It's because you believe you aren't worthy of it unless you earn it, that you have to do something to have worth. And this is old programming that you can change. So, what should you do instead? You want to lean into your feminine energy because that is the magnet for men and it activates their masculine energy. So, you're going to take all that energy that you were using on him and focus it back on yourself. Ask yourself, what do you want? What would feel good for you? And put yourself first, not him. Take care of you first. Ask him for help. Allow him to come to your rescue and be the hero and help solve your problems and help you. Start being vulnerable about where you need help, support, share your fears, your vulnerabilities, your feelings, not necessarily about him if they're negative. Start asking for things that you want and allow him to deliver on them. Start receiving from him, allowing him to do for you and give to you. Don't say, I can do it or you don't have to do it because you're worried about inconveniencing him. Men want to be the hero. They feel good about themselves with you when they can be that hero, which is actually why a man chooses you. When they go out of their way for a woman and she receives it well and it makes a difference for her and she lets them know, that makes them feel good. And men pick women who make them feel good about themselves as a man. Even if he grumbles about doing something, don't jump in and tell him he doesn't have to or try to help him. Let him figure it out. Let him be the man. Allow him to do things himself, his way. Even if you think your way is better, let him learn from his own mistakes and convey trust in him in his capabilities to figure it out. Stop making the plans, booking the restaurants, doing all the things that you're used to doing for him. I want you to lean back and allow him to step up. And sometimes there's going to be an adjustment period if he's used to you doing everything. So be patient as he steps back into that masculine provider energy and role. It can take time. Speak words of faith and trust and belief into him, about him and his capabilities. Embody that you are worthy just for existing. You do not need to earn a man's love, care, devotion, or commitment. You simply need to receive it. And for my ladies who are dating and not in a relationship, if you've stopped doing all the things that I said stop doing, and a man isn't stepping up, that's not your signal to try harder. That's your signal to move on to the next man because there is a man who will step up and more for you. And maybe this just isn't your man. We can't make someone love us either, right? So that's it. If this speaks to you, and if you would like to get support to fast track your results in finding love, If you want support to navigate dating, to attract and keep your dream man and dream relationship, there are two ways that you can work with me. The first way is my one-on-one coaching. So this is my deep dive fast track for women who want concentrated work together, who want to move quickly. They want in-depth support tailored to exactly what they need step by step. We're going to get in there. We're going to straighten out exactly what you need, your specific blind spots, your specific blocks, and give you the skills and knowledge that you're missing to attract and keep a high quality, amazing man and get into a committed relationship that is going towards marriage if marriage is what you want. The other way to work with me is my group coaching program, The High Value Woman. This is a program that is 5 months long. We meet 3 times monthly on Zoom, so you can join from anywhere in the world. I have women from all over the world who have joined this program. You have the opportunity to get coached by me on every single call. There is a private Facebook group for the program that you can post in and get your questions answered in real time outside of our calls. I'm the one who is in there answering your questions every day, giving feedback and guidance for your dating situations. You also get access to an entire curriculum which breaks down everything that you need, the knowledge, the skills, the inner work, all of it, the blueprint to getting to your dream relationship. It's all practical, immediately implementable. It's not theory, it's concrete. Here's what to do step by step. So we're covering inner work, which is the foundational work. It is belief shifting, identity transformation, inner healing work to step into a woman who moves through the world like a high value woman, knowing your worth and your value, healing any of the old wounds that might be playing out and creating icky programming with men. There's a module on feminine energy, how to embody it to become magnetic to high quality masculine men, what that actually means and what that looks like practically. There is a module on navigating dating for commitment. So this is the blueprint for that, how to approach dating if you really want a long-term commitment, you want marriage, you need to approach dating in a specific way. So how do you do that? What do you look for? Conversations to have, how to show up, how to move things forward, pacing, sex, all of like the nitty-gritty stuff. There's a module on self-sabotage because we all have blocks. We all have things that are going to get in the way of the thing that we really want, and we will sabotage by accident. And so this module covers all of the main ways that I see women will self-sabotage so you can catch it and stop doing it. And there's a module on understanding men because men are not more hairy women. They operate very differently than us. And when it comes to love and commitment, their needs are different. The way they process things are different. They communicate differently. And so you're going to learn how and why they fall in love, how and why they commit, how to identify a really great man, what men are needing from you so that they want to commit. Understanding men in a way that's going to help you cut out a lot of misunderstandings that happen because we just don't understand the way they're operating and thinking. It's very different than us. So this program, The High Value Woman, it is for women who are self-led, who love learning, who want that group environment where you get to learn from others as they're getting coached. You get to learn from each other how other women are implementing the skills and the teachings and applying it to different situations. You'll have a community of like-minded women who are going through the exact same thing that you're going through, who are also committed to finding love and the work on themselves. You are paired with a mastermind sister to go through the program with. Many of the women actually become friends, and those friendships have lasted long outside the program. After it's finished, they've met in person, which is just a really wonderful group of women. It always is. So, if you're interested, you can find the link for both one-on-one coaching and the High Value Woman Mastermind in my bio, and you can apply for either through there. If you have questions, of course, send me a DM. If you're on Instagram, link in my bio. If you're on YouTube, the link is in the description below. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please like this video, follow, share it, and I will see you next time. Bye.